everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mela and I talk about mommy, money, and lifestyle. I just had a baby in July and I am going to go over some newborn essentials, things that I use every day, maybe are unconventional, maybe you didn't think of some of these things. So if you are interested in that, please keep watching. So other than the usual things like bottles, place for the baby to sleep, bibs, some baby must-haves that I have on my list. So if you are breastfeeding, something that was a must-have was the Haka. I didn't produce a lot of milk, unfortunately. Actually, nothing. But the little bit of milk I had, probably like a teaspoon or less that I made, I got it from the Haka. I think it even got more than the actual pump. Now, if you are formula feeding, my must-have, girl, you need this. This is just a formula dispenser. It has 3 little pockets where you can have your formula already measured and ready to go. Put it in the bottle that has water already. This is very good also at nighttime feedings. I take it with me to the room, and in the beginning, I had like 3 bottles. She woke up like 12, 3, 6. That was usually her routine. So I had this along with the bottles, and it was great. I don't have to measure out, go to the kitchen in the middle of the night when I'm like sleeping and try to measure out formula. It's already pre-measured for me. Another thing with the feeding that's very important, I use it every day to put my bottles in, is grass. Not real grass, but the grass to hold the bottles. Very good. It's only little compartment for the baby, so I definitely recommend that. So I am a huge sucker for organization. I love all things organization for the baby, and one thing that I really like is just baskets. So this basket, I use it every single night, and you must be like, why? This little basket that I got from Dollar Tree, this is where I put her bottle, this is where I put her formula, and I put bibs, burp cloths, whatever, and then I have it right next to my nightstand, and it's just easy access. Everything is in one place, and I still use it because she wakes up like at 5, 6 in the morning, and I still have that one bottle there, and I don't have to get up and go to the kitchen, because who wants to do that when you're sleep deprived? I use these little bins that I got from Target, and this is where I store her baby clothes, her baby items. I like having them all in little compartments, so yeah, get these bibs. These are very cheap. Alright, so one important thing is nighttime. You want to sleep as much as you can, and one way is by having your baby swaddled. So in the beginning, we used this nested bean swaddle, and she loved it. But then when she got to, I think, around week 4, she was breaking out of it, and she just didn't really enjoy being swaddled like a mummy anymore. So if that's the way mummies are swaddled, I don't know. So we switched to the Love to Dream swaddle. It's where you have your hands up. And she really enjoyed it, and she started to give us really long stretches. I got the newborn, then I got the size 1, I got the size 2, now I have the transitional one, so I really love this swaddle, and she seems to love it too. The thing with nighttime is that babies like noises. The sound machine we have is the Owl one, and that's because it was gifted to us. Other than that, I don't think I would have bought a sound machine. You can also use like the Echo Dot if you have that. When she's in her room, I have a swing and that has a sound machine, but it turns off after a while. So what I do is I just leave a crappy phone that we had. So we just put like the Disney guitar playlist, and that is our sound machine. So you don't really have to spend a lot of money on different sound machines. Even the air conditioning is white noise. Really. One thing that we use all the time, so we have these little liners, and we put this on top of her changing table. So on her changing table, she has the changing pad, then she has fitted sheet that goes on it, and then we put this on top. So if she were to have an accident, which she does all the time, she either has spit up or maybe she blew up her diaper, instead of changing everything, we just have to change this We put it in the wash, and then we put a new one, and that's it. This is a lifesaver. Now, the next must-have is lounging, like having a place for your baby to just be on top of. You don't want to hold your baby the whole day, so just places for your baby to be. I think one that has really helped is the boppy, especially right now. Not really much when she was a teeny tiny. So just putting your baby in here, I do that now a lot with her, and it is great. So boppy, I really recommend for multi-purposes. I don't know if it's a dog or a person staring out the window. Now some honorable mentions before I get to the final thing that I think you really should have is the camera. The monitor I have right here in front of me. The camera is very easy, very lightweight, portable. I move it everywhere. I don't just keep it in her room. I keep it when she goes to sleep for her bedtime in the beginning. I keep it in there so we can watch her from afar, and I also keep it throughout the day in her room. So yeah, get yourself a really portable camera. I wouldn't really mount it, to be honest. I would just put it somewhere where you can still see her. Another honorable mention is just another place to lounge, like a swing set, a bouncer, bassinet. I mean, those are just extras. If you have it in your registry and people buy it, then great, you can use those. But I still recommend it because it's a place where they can be. I know right now she really loves her swing. She loves the music. She loves looking at the mobile. Something else is her play gym. You don't have to invest in one that's completely expensive. I got one that was around $25 or so on Amazon. Well, it was gifted to me, and we use it every single day for tummy time, so I would recommend, if you can, buy one. I personally love it. She loves all the little bells and whistles on it, and again, it wasn't super expensive. 10 out of 10. And finally, the final must-have that I have on my list, this is something that I use every day, and it's multi-purpose. Just receiving blankets, y'all. I use this all the time, and there's different reasons for it. First of all, like a normal blanket, you can keep the baby, you know, a little bit warm. I also use it for burping if I'm out of my burp cloths, because she spit up, which today she's been spitting up a lot. I just use this as, I can use it as a burp cloth, and it's really long. If I'm out of my Amazon liners, I put a blanket until there's one that is clean. You can put it on top of your bed or on top of the couch. In the beginning, this is how we swaddled her. There's so many things. Receiving blankets, 10 out of 10. Woo! Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.